Wall Street ended last week with a major sell-off amid concerns over the new Omicron COVID-19 variant. Today, the market rebounded, but there are still concerns about this new variant. We've seen the pandemic have impact on the stock market before. We've talked about it here Monday before. We're going to talk about it again today. Our good friend and financial expert Paul Hood is here from Hood CPAs. Paul, thank you for stopping by today.
Glad to be here.
As some of these variants pop up, and we've talked about this before, do you expect the reaction of the stock market to be similar to Friday, and how should investors prepare for days like that? Friday wasn't great, doing a little better today.
Well, you know, Friday wasn't great depending on who you were and where you're at in the overall strategy of building wealth. So to be honest, Brian, we know that most investors should do the opposite of what everybody does. I mean, Warren Buffett literally says to be greedy when other people are fearful and fearful when other people are greedy. And so if you're in the accumulation phase of life, days like Friday are great because things are on sale. The problem is people a lot of times are really short-minded and they think, oh my gosh, it's never going to recover. You know, but they have the opposite side when it's going up. Oh, it's never going to go down. So the reality is Brian, if you just have a systematic approach, you can take the unpredictable and make it predictable. So it really doesn't matter whether the market reacts that way because a majority of the time the reaction is emotional. So how do we position people to take advantage of it on one side or not be affected on it on the other side? So it's just part of a plan.
Have a good Thanksgiving?
I did, absolutely. Ate too much.
Yes. Well, and now it's holiday shopping season, right? Which we know can be stressful. A new survey is out from Experian, and it found more than half of those surveyed feel that the holidays put a strain on their wallet and their budget. What do people need to remember during this time of year in order to make smart money decisions now so that in January you're not kicking yourself?
Well, Brian, you know, success in life is about being intentional. So be intentional about what you spend, what you buy. And realize if you've got young kids, you know, they're going to play with a box more than they're going to play with a toy you buy. I mean, it is what it is. But be intentional. So if you know you want to go beyond your means, your normal expenses, then that's okay. But be intentional on how long you're going to pay it back. Where people get in trouble is they dig this hole and they just keep digging. Well, if you're going to go, you know, life a lot of times in success is 2 steps forward, 1 step back. So go ahead and take those 2 steps forward or 1 step back, but know you're going to take those 2 steps forward. So just be intentional. Don't just go crazy. Okay. We have one quick question. It comes, a viewer question came in this week from Quentin. We want to get to it. It says, Quentin says, on my balance sheet, I see that my business owes about $1,500. Is this something I can pay myself tax-free? So what people don't understand is when you borrow money, whether it's from a bank or your company borrows it from yourself, it's not a taxable event. Therefore, when you pay it back, either to the bank or yourself, it's not a deductible event. So yeah, he can, if he's put money, or he or she is, it's Quentin, if he's put money into his business, he can pay it back to himself and it has 0 tax effect. Now, not to get real detailed, but there's something called basis that if he's got a CPA, he needs to go talk to, because anytime you take money out, if you don't have basis in that company, it could be a taxable event. So, but generally speaking, no, he can take that out. All right, good stuff. Good to see you, my friend. Good to see you, buddy. If you have a financial question you'd like for us to chat about next Monday, you can send your question in right now to moneymonday@griffin.news. Shannon?